Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the beginning series. Sorry that this is, for some reason, appearing every 2 days. I don't mean it to happen that way, I guess it just does. And unfortunately, or fortunately, mainly unfortunately, I'm gonna actually be doing all the... Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm gonna just be trialing every single class to level 4 in this video. I say unfortunately because that's basically what I did in the last video. I got Tomb Raiser and the other class. Who did I even do? Did another class. I know I did. Dino Tamer. It even says level 4. So yeah, gonna actually do the trials. I wanted to do Vanguard first just because, you know, I made them on the PC. I made them on the PC, guys. Yay! But yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know why I defaulted to PC, but you know, I made them on my main, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be anything, you know, not really. I mean, I guess, you know. Not a lot of stuff's gonna happen. It's just me repeatedly running dungeons, but I guess, you know, that's always what it is. I need to change my stupid freaking mounts every single time. So it seems like I'm gonna be using this mount for the majority of the well, I don't want to say majority because then it's gonna sound like this series is short, which I don't want that to be the case. So what can I actually say about stuff? Well, actually, now that we're on the topic of classes, I believe the quote-unquote, it's not really a promotion, but there was a thing for the Chloromancer where if you played Defiance to a certain point and did something, you could actually unlock the Chloromancer. I don't know if that still stands. I think it actually does. Man, look how much damage this guy does. So much. No wonder why he's like an endgame class. But yeah, there's a thing for the Chloromancer, so if you see me the next video and I end up having the Chloromancer, that's why. I'm not going to do a video on that because apparently it's just complete the tutorial and talk to some dude or something and you basically get him. Her, him, whatever you want to call the Chloromancer. So yeah, that's basically that. But I don't know. Man, this feels so weird playing the Vanguard. Did I actually... I think I just noticed an attack speed difference when I did that, which wouldn't make sense because I didn't level at all. Oh, I was going to say, why am I not doing my one ability, but then I remembered I can't do it. Builder's Precise. All of this cool stuff that I'm not going to be able to use for a long time. Nice. One thing that I guess I could do is use the subclasses. I don't even know if I equipped one of my candy barb. Could actually check, but... oh well. Oh, we actually have the one ability, which does give us a lot of movement speed. It gives you 30, but you know, that's still a lot. Kind of. What's my base movement speed? 32 or 40? Why did it just go up? I'm confusion. To be honest, it is probably going to take a lot more to get a class to level 4 than that. I don't know, actually. I could actually been equipping gear, but oh well. Yeah, people are probably yelling at me that I should have used this to actually get the benefits for the whatever it's called, but oh well. So I could actually be killing these guys, but I really don't want to. You know, that would actually level me up a lot faster now that I think about it. But oh well. How much damage do you do? Oh, I thought it was the exploding plant. Never mind. Okay, level 2. At least the first dungeon does give you 1 level, so you're basically at level 1 for like a second. Obviously an over-exaggeration. But let's see what we get from this. Chaos Core. I want a mount, because the cool thing about this is I don't own anything, so I could potentially get so much mastery. I'm not used to using my plants. Which is a bummer. Level 3. I did not realize that I was gonna... That's weird. Like how much the experience scales. Like you only need 1 dungeon from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. But then from 3 to 4, it's like 4 dungeons or 5, I think. But yeah, like I said, fortunately, since all these dungeons are relatively close, I can just, you know, bam, 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 just run between dungeon. Okay, cutting back into what I believe is going to be the last kill. I just did another dungeon prior to this, as you can see from the experience bar. So, yeah, we did get a level. Which, how much mastery do I need? Halfway. Level 22, actually. Nice. Got like, what, 2 levels from this video? No, probably 1. I don't remember what happened. But next level, we get a flask capacity, so that's nice. Okay, let's see how the Lunar Lancer actually performs. So I don't really have any abilities off the bat. We can use a right click, which isn't really the most useful, unfortunately. Because usually the right click actually assists in your attacking, but I mean, the right click does do damage, I guess, but not a lot. You're dead. We got a lunacy, which is cool, I guess. More damage. Unfortunately, we had to get it when we, you know, actually beat the dungeon, which, whatever. Okay, so we are level 14 on the Lancer. 4, I mean, not 14. I don't know why I said that. So it is time for the Revenant, which is broken right now. And we are invisible Revenant because I left my mod on. Yeah, this is usually how I get mount screenshots. I, you know, just use the invisible Revenant so it just looks like it's a mount. I was actually going to think of doing videos with this, but, you know, I kind of got lazy. I didn't feel like it. But, you know, whose fault is that, right? Okay, got to level 2. The Revenant's abilities actually aren't that bad. Like, his bash attack does a decent amount of damage. And we got a blue weapon. Well, ooh. Oh, these are wisdom. Never mind. I was going to say, I didn't realize I had 32 of them. Wait, 32? Yeah, 32. Not entirely stupid, I guess. Another note that I just realized is like another thing to add, I guess, is that I should be picking these up because of mastery points. I never even thought of that. Because again, I'm not used to thinking of this because, you know, I haven't needed to for years, so it's understandable, I guess. I hope I'm not triggering too many people by doing this, but if I am, sorry about that. Can't really be helped. I'm just not used to this. Kind of another reason why I wanted to not really do this. Like, it never really was that, oh, I don't want to do it because it's not fun. It's just not being in the habit of doing stuff that a beginner would actually do. The one ability is really good. I didn't realize it attacked that quick. We need to see that again. Is there an enemy nearby? Actually, let's just go to the dungeon, the next dungeon. Okay, so last boss, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. The only unfortunate thing is that sometimes it doesn't seem like it actually turns off. That's probably just me though. Is there a cornerstone? Because I kind of want to use the Revenant to blow up these pins, or open them, I mean. Well, I guess we're blowing them up. But yeah, if we go over here and we eat the mastery, eat all the gear, we do get a decent amount of mastery points, which is nice. We can also throw these and just use spirit spears. And yeah, see, they're dying relatively quickly. They do hit a lot. Unfortunately, it's only 1 damage. I don't seem to be hitting the one behind me. Oh, you're not die. Well, I mean, I do have my Wraith, whatever it's called, but I'd rather not, to be honest. Okay, so next we have the Boomeranger, which was actually my old main, and I really do like him, but unfortunately you start out with a bow. I don't know why. That's weird. Yeah, I never really thought of that. Like, what is the Boomer's starting weapon? I guess he just starts with a bow, because he can use a sword. The cool thing with the Boomer is I assume that both bows and swords can drop. So he's like the only class that has 2 different weapons that can drop. Because obviously, you know, if your class can't use a certain weapon, it won't drop. Which is nice, actually. And his triple shot actually does 3 sets of damage, which is cool. Okay, so we also have bomb and right click, which right click is good because it stuns, and the bomb is more so used for mining, I think. I don't know how many people actually use it for attacking. Well, once you have the class gem, then yeah, you use it for attacking, but I don't know, like, let me see. Oh, it's on T, never mind. I was pressing R, like why isn't it doing anything? But if I throw my bomb like at the edge, like right here, I think it'll blow up the, let's see, yeah, it'll blow up that. So I think the devs made it so it doesn't blow underneath anymore, which used to be a huge thing when he came out, so it was really annoying to actually use it for combat. But yeah, that was changed, so whoop-de-doo. You are dead. Nice. So yeah, 15 mastery points a level, that's not bad, considering we only need like, what, 50 for a level at this point? Oh, 100, okay. So I guess after level 20 it goes to 100, that's not bad. Because what I'm used to, my thing is like needing, what is it, like, I need over 250 points for a level, so only needing 100 again, that's really nice. Okay, it is time for the Dracolite. So the Dracolite is basically just hold left click and then you right click occasionally. They actually made the Dracolite a lot better in a, well, I wouldn't say recent, but in a rework, I guess. Well, it's not, I guess, it is a rework. So yeah, basically his right click charges a lot quicker. I think it's only like every one or like 2 or 3 hits. It's really quick. Like it really is. It's so much faster than it used to be. And I think he just does more damage overall, which is always appreciated. Something that I'm noticing is just how strong he actually is. Like he's doing 300 damage. Like I just got him. He's doing 300 damage already. I don't even remember how much my candy bar was doing, but I don't think it was that much. Like some of these classes just have clear advantages over other, and it's like you want to play them, you know? Because you feel obligated just because of how much of an advantage they actually have over some of the other classes. Okay, so now we have the bomb, which is kind of nice. It actually does a lot more damage than I thought. But then again, I haven't really used them since the rework. I have gotten the classroom and actually used that. But outside of that, haven't really used them. And we are done with him. Okay guys, so here we have the ninja. I really, like, he's not a bad class, I just don't really like him, at least not until he has his class gem. Because without his class gem, his shurikens don't actually phase, so not really the best. I mean, his basic attack, obviously, you know, that's still gonna hit everything in front of him, but I just got a badge. What did I get? Oh, blocks destroyed. That's cool. I totally forgot about badges like that. I could actually grind those. But stuff like that, it's like, does that even need to be on camera? It's just breaking blocks over and over. So, yeah, basically just attack and right click. A lot of these classes are a lot better when they actually do get their class gem. Obviously, I mean, if they didn't, then what would be the point, right? The main thing about the ninja is that his backflip speed, but it's not really prominent here. It's mostly when you're mid to, I guess, end game, then you can actually notice it. You know, once you get proper movement speed builds and stuff for the the ninja. I don't know why I keep on like saying another class for another. I don't know. And you should be gone. Nice. So now it's time for the Fae, which I don't really like the Fae, but we're going to use them because, like I said, we're going to be getting every class to 4. So the Fae is cool, I guess, because you basically right click and you make a clone, which does take aggro for a little bit. I don't remember if the Fae if the clone actually has a certain amount of health or if it just takes damage like a couple times and it's done. Because I'm pretty sure there are a couple of things that do take like a couple damage, like a couple hits, and then they're just dead. But I do not know if that's one of them. So now we have the glitter bombs, which is a good AoE ability. I don't think it's affected by if you get hit. Because I didn't mention, but if you get hit with the Fae, you actually lose your damage buff. I don't think that actually affects your one ability, but oh well. This is an interesting generation. Like, do you see this? What happened to the Crescent dungeon? Why is half of it in a cliff? This is not okay. These enemies should actually give me a decent chunk of experience. I don't know if dungeon enemies give you more. I don't think they do. I also like how the thing is off screen in the corner. Yeah, but unfortunately, it can't get to that I can't get to the cursed skulls there because everything's done. Like, not done, everything's dead. Dead as in I just can't get to them. Now, can I handle this guy? Hopefully I can. Oh god, guys. Like, stealth maneuvering over here. Hey, I dodged, man. I didn't realize he was gonna, like, stay in that animation for that long. Jeez. Okay, 50. Well, I'm dying. Please do not die on me. Ooh, both of those bosses are actually submerged in the cliff over there. Oh, that's a bummer. And you are level 4. Nice. Good thing it's only level 4, not level 10, like I thought it was. I thought you at least got your ults. Like, I could have sworn the dev said that, but apparently that's not the case. So, the Shadow Hunter is basically very plain until you get his class gem, because for right now, it's just solo shot like this. I am doing almost 700 damage, but keep in mind that I'm shooting really slow. And I'm pretty sure the Shadow Mark does give me a damage buff, even though it didn't really look like it was. I was still doing almost 700 damage. Okay, this should actually give me level 3. I've just been grinding some of the enemies. Yeah, okay, level 3. So now we actually have the Sun Snare, which is kind of good. It does what you think it would do. It snares the enemy. Doesn't do that much damage, but it does keep them in place for a bit. So you can actually do damage. Almost 2k damage there. Like, geez, the crits, man. They do so much damage. Chaos Chest. Lux. Nice. Okay, so he is level 4 now. Didn't think this would actually get me to level 4, but it did. So the next class is the Ice Age. So the Ice Age is kind of good. I kind of liked him. I don't know what I think about him that much. I don't really use him, but I do like his right click because it is AoE and it does a lot of damage. As you can see, it almost does 1,000 damage, like just for the hit, like not even a crit. Okay, so now we have the one ability, which was changed in the rework. It used to be the ult, or like the one ability is now the ult, and it's, well, the ult is now the one ability. Sorry about that, got that mixed up. It's actually really good. Like, I didn't realize it did additional damage while the enemies were frozen, and the cooldown's not that bad. Especially if I had the Chronomancer Cubesley, which is 20% reduced cooldown. Like, look how quick the cooldown is. It's not that bad. Combined with the Chronomancer Cubesley, which I don't actually own on this account. Oh, yep, there we go. Last but not least is the Knight, which, well, not Knight. I forgot about this guy. My thing keeps on freaking out when I hover over that. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so now we got the Pirate Captain, which his right click is actually really nice this time around. I thought it was actually the, like, I thought I had the ability that gave me, like, I thought I had his one ability. Like, I thought his one ability was his right click for some reason, which is the decoys. So we have the one ability, which is just the decoy. Not the best thing, at least right now, because you don't really need it. Because, you know, just novice and all that. But it can take a bit of hits. I don't know if it is on the health system. Like, I don't know if it has as much health as you do, or if it just takes like 1 or 2 hits and it's dead. But yeah, it's still nice to have, because basically the way that it works is as long as the enemy is spawned, like if the enemy is in a cursed skull and if you throw the decoy and then activate the cursed skulls, unfortunately it won't actually be aggroed. I don't know if the devs can fix that. But yeah, basically, you throw another one, and they just keep aggroing to it. So essentially, the Pirate Captain can be invincible so long as you time it right. And it's also a bomb, so when it does blow up, it does damage, which is nice. Okay, here we have the Knight, which is the first character in the game, if you couldn't tell. Very basic character, just swings from left to right, and his left click or right click is basically what you just saw. Like what that enemy just did, that's his right click. Like, that's how old of a character he is, when even the enemies had the exact same attack as him. So now we have his one ability unlocked, which unfortunately isn't really the best. It becomes a lot better once you actually get the class gem, but for right now it's just a dash, which I don't really know why that's his ability to begin with, but I guess it's okay, at least for right now anyway. Okay, so we just leveled up with the Knight, which is the final class that we needed to level up. As you can see, every class is level 4, some are level 10 and plus. But yeah, sorry if this video does turn out a little bit longer than, I don't know, 20 minutes. This video was actually about 45 minutes on my part, which obviously is going to be cut down because most of the time I was just quiet and just grinding. But yeah, so that's all that this video is going to be, just me doing this. I should actually do the challenge, which I'll actually do that right now. But for right now, I'm just going to close the video and see you guys later, and goodbye.